welcome back to my channel. I am Megan, and I am happy to announce that Instagram and my phone are getting along again. They're over their little spat that they had, whatever in the world that was about. So I'm on Instagram again, so yay. I posted one yesterday just to see, and we're up and running. So I should have a picture of this one up by the time you watch this video, or just after. So anyway, today I am going to do a bottle bottom pour, and I'm using, oh, by the way, you can find my Instagram in the description bar below with all my other links to all my other fun places that I am. So anyway, I'm going to do a bottle bottom pour, and on this beautiful sunny summer day in southern Oklahoma, I'm going to do kind of wintry colors. I know this is, where's my little tube? Where did it go? This is Cool Gray. Where in the world did I put that little tube of paint? By Arteza. Well, anyway, I put the tube down and I misplaced it. So, but this is Cool Gray, and it's really, really pretty. And it reminded me of, not so much Oklahoma, but an Ohio sky in the middle of winter. You know, that just gray, you haven't seen the sun in weeks and weeks and weeks sky. And for the snow, I have my Creative Inspirations. This is Pearlescence, which is really pretty. It's actually very, very pretty when you add it to any other color as well, because it makes that color pearly and beautiful. I've added it to a few colors, and it works magic. And then I have a brown that I mixed myself with some, it's a dark brown that, or well, probably, I'm not sure what brown, but it's just a normal everyday brown that I mixed with a little black and a little purple to give it kind of a purpley brown. And then this is a blue that I mixed as well. It was a little more saturated, and I added a little orange to desaturate it. So I'm not really sure what that started out as. So, and this was kind of mountainy, and hate to say it, but you know, the dirty snow kind of look what you get at the side of the roads. But we're going to call it mountain because that's much more pleasant than dirty snow. And then this is kind of another like desaturated kind of blue, wintry, cold kind of color. And because it's a bottle bottom pour, I mixed the Cool Gray and the Pearlescence today. So I mixed them a bit. Well, actually, did I mix the... I didn't know I was going to do a swirl, bottle bottom swirl, when I mixed the Cool Gray. So it's not, it's my normal thickness. The Pearlescence, I mixed it just a little bit thicker because I realized after I mixed that Cool Gray I was going to do a swirl. So some are a little thicker than others. And then the brown and this one were pre-mixed from other pours. Everything has Floetrol in them. And because the brown and the blue are pre-mixed, I don't know if they have silicone, but the way they're mixing in the cup, well, let me see. You can sometimes tell when you tilt the cup if it pulls back. And I'm going to say this actually might not have silicone, which would be good. And I don't think the brown does. And I'll be a happy camper. So, let's do our swirl cup first. Now let me think what order I want to do this in. I think I want the Cool Gray in the middle. So let's do that first. And I'm just kind of going to layer quite a bit with this one anyway. Like this one had lots and lots and lots of thin layers, and I love the little detail in the swirl. Now these were all mixed. In that one, they were all mixed thicker because I knew I was going to do a swirl with that one. So I purposely mixed everything thicker. So this may not turn out quite the same. Yeah, this is a good thickness for a swirl. Cool Gray is just a hair bit thinner than I might mix it if I knew that's what I had known going into it. That's what I was going to do. Guess that will teach me. Actually, when I was going into it, I was thinking about doing a flip and drag. with the two different colors of blue, the pearl white, or the brown, and then using the pearl white as my negative space for the flip and drag. I don't know. My flip and drags in the past have not been my best attempts. So I kind of... Oh, there's my dog. I apologize. Pecans are starting to fall. It's a bit early, but they're starting to fall a little bit. And the squirrels are out to find the pecans that are falling. And the squirrels are driving my dogs bonkers. So that's always fun. And somehow the squirrels know that they're driving my dogs bonkers. And they seem to enjoy it. Oh. This is what I get for painting during the day. Now I hear my 2-year-old, Mommy. What, sweetie? Daddy's right out there, sweetie. Go get Daddy. Sorry. This is why I normally paint at night after everybody's in bed. That's okay. This is real life, folks. My 2-year-old's out there whispering, Mommy, Mommy. It's adorable, actually. Okay. I like these colors. A bit muted. I like muted colors, kind of soft. Whoa, more than I like the bright, bright colors. I don't know, I think I'm going to probably fill this about like, probably quite high since I'm doing such a large piece. This is 11 by 14? Yeah, it says 11 by 14. Some brown in there. This brown is thick too, which is really nice for a swirl. If you like the defined lines in your swirls, keep your paint a little bit thicker. I really like the defined lines when I pour a swirl. A little more brown. Whoa, hi, sweetie. You weren't supposed to open that door, were you? Where's Daddy? Well, you know what? He was in my first video crying as an itty bitty. I was holding on to him while I was doing my very first my very first YouTube video, so it's only fair that you pop in and say hi, huh?
Hi, Mommy.
Yeah. Can you say hi? Say hi.
Yeah. Yes.
I think Daddy's making you something to eat.
Bye.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know if that tiny little voice is carrying into the camera, or into the microphone on my phone, but...
Mommy.
What? Oh, I hear popcorn. Go get Daddy. Go get your popcorn.
Mommy.
Okay. Okay, one more thing of brown, and then we're going to call it good. Okay. Put that to the side. And then I'm going to take my pearl white corners first of all. And then I'm just going to give a light coat. I will sometimes just use Floetrol for this, but I wouldn't mind a little negative space on this one. So I'm going to spread this around real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, so this paint on the canvas does two things. It allows the swirl to flow easier on the canvas without resisting or rolling in on itself. And then also because I'm not sure if this is going to cover the canvas, and I wouldn't mind some places of negative space, it's also, you know, going to cover it with paint so that if I don't get any areas with the swirl, it's fine, there won't be bare canvas. If I don't want negative space, or I'm not planning on negative space, instead of paint, I will use Floetrol, or, you know, whatever my pouring medium mix is at the time. Sometimes I use this. That way it flows easier, and it's, you know, you're saving a little money on paint that you're just going to cover up anyway. So I'm going to take the side where I poured it into and pour it there. I find if you pour in the middle of the cup, you don't get as defined of lines as if you pour right on the edge and then pour from that edge. It also helps to have a measuring cup with a spout. I don't have one. I need to go get another one because my other one, excuse me, I used it quite a bit and got some paint in there that I could not get off. And so anyway, whatever you're using, pour it on the edge that you're going to pour out of. And I found that helps with the lines. So here we go. Oh, and here's my, hi. Yes, you got some popcorn, didn't you? Popcorn. Popcorn. So this is just the bottom of a Diet Pepsi, like a 20-ounce Diet Pepsi bottle. They have really nice sections. Some of them have, I think we have some water bottles that really, it's kind of flat and it doesn't work as well. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that cool gray I had mixed maybe a bit too thin for a swirl. Almost looks like it's mixing. Hi, sweetie. Go get your popcorn. Almost looks like it's mixing in with the other colors. We'll see when it's all said and done, though. But we're still getting some really, really pretty lines. That's what I was looking for. There it's showing up a little bit more where I don't have it right next to the brown. Oh, it is showing up, actually. The pearlescence is kind of sinking, which isn't surprising since it was mixed the thinnest. Oop, I've got a little bit of a paint clump there. Okay. Yummy popcorn. Yummy. Yeah. Yummy popcorn. There we go. Okay, let's pour. There we go. This. I'm watching the paint kind of. Okay, so let's tilt a little bit. And close this door. Go get your popcorn. Go get your popcorn. Yeah. Ooh, it almost looks like a flower, doesn't it? Let's tilt. Try and get out of the way. Something did have silicone in it, I can tell. Look at that middle, it looks like a snowflake. I'm going to try and go in circles. Yeah, something definitely had some silicone in it. So we have to decide where to stop, don't we? Because the more I tilt, the more I'm going to lose these lines. Especially silicone is kind of just sitting in there creating cells where I don't want cells. Okay. So let's see. What do we want to do? Let's just keep tilting a little bit. I want some more white in there, because I really like the white. So let's...
Tomorrow.
What, tomorrow? Yes. Go on out and get your popcorn.
Let's find that door.
Don't worry about it. Just go get your popcorn. Okay, this is I should have left it with all the negative space after I did my swirl, shouldn't I have? Because this is just not pretty. My brown is just getting covered up. It's almost like there's a fog over it. Maybe that's the pearlescence kind of covering it. So, a swipe perhaps. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Let's do a swipe from this edge. Let's do a line of white here to kind of add. Alright. I do not have a damp paper towel, and I'm not going to go out there where my children are because they will all have something they need from me. So I'm going to find something I have here. You know what? Let's try something just for kicks. I have a, this is just a, hello, what is that, cardboard roll from parchment paper. And just for fun, let's see what happens if we start here and then you just roll. Oh, that didn't work, did it? It's not touching the canvas. Let's see if we just pull it. No, it's just not touching the canvas, is it? And now we just have a mess. Alright. You're alright, sweetie. You're alright. Go find Daddy. Get your popcorn. Okay. Since they were out and about anyway, they were bugging anyway, not really bugging, but since they were... Alright, I went and got a paper towel, and I'm going to do my loaded paper towel swipe from here. If you haven't seen that, let's see, where can you see? Okay, I'm going to put some paint right here on my parchment paper, a little bit of that blue, and a little, I'm going to not use this blue because there's a lot of that in the painting already. So I'm going to do some of that, some brown, and let's just stick to that. Let's do a little bit more of this blue. Blue and the brown. And then I'm going to dip my paper in, paper towel in. Oops, just the edge. There we go. And I'm going to swipe with my loaded paper towel. I think I liked these colors better as a swirl. Okay. I'm gonna swipe, but that didn't work out too well for us today. Let's see. Alright, so we have cells popping up, so that's kind of cool. I like from here on over, not crazy about this part. Usually the loaded paper towel kind of does away with that swipe line, but it kind of pulled some paint off. So, let's see what is. I don't want to tilt too much because those cells are kind of pretty the way they are. I don't want to get them all wonky. Ah, they're doing okay. Okay, and it did not tilt here where I wanted it to tilt. Let's see, let's take my paper towel that is now... Alright, let's see. Let's see if we go... Or, you know what, let's try something. I hate to do too much because I almost really like this one. It just needs a little bit of help. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to pause it because I'm going to think here first. Okay, I'm going to go with my gut and I'm going to try something here. Use my paper towel. Get over here though, since there's kind of muddy. I'm going to get white, a little blue, and a little bit of that brown. Dip my paper towel in. Sorry if that's a little bit off camera. I'm not doing anything different than I did on the other side though, so you get the point of what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to fold my paper towel in half. I'm going to dip in that. Plenty of paint on that paper towel, like really loaded. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to swipe this way once, twice. Why is this paper towel? This paper towel must be really wet because usually it does not take paint off the canvas. I've never had a paper towel swipe do that. So now it just looks, I'm not giving up on this one because I really like it. Let's use this because it almost looks like bubbles coming up if you look at it where this is the bottom. Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, kind of like that. Let's tilt a little bit this way and see if we can't get that to bleed in, that to blend, that line. Okay, a little bit of brown. Where's my brown? I know, I'm fiddling again. I've had a lot of fiddling to do. Last couple ones I did. Okay, now let's take that one that I... Alright, fiddling some more. Once I start fiddling, I have a hard time stopping, I guess. Try and give this kind of, there we go. And now one more thing, and then I think I'm gonna walk away. Famous last words, right? More. There we go. You look at it from this way. If that's the bottom, there we go. It looks like bubbles coming up. Let me do some close-ups and I'll kind of flip the camera. There we go. So if this is the bottom and that's the top, it kind of looks like there's a bottom to some water or something, and then there's bubbles going up. At least that's how I see it. And there are my bubbles. Kind of fun, kind of whimsical. There you have it. See if you can see that pearlescence. Focus, camera. See if I can get the sparkle to show on that pearl. doesn't want to today. Oh, there we go. And the sun was hitting it. Let me pull my curtain back again. Oh, there we go. You see it? The way the sun's coming in today, it's kind of not picking up the sparkle. Oh well. Anyway, there it is. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you guys are up to. I love to hear what types of pours you're doing and what you're up to in your art journey. Check out the description bar for links to Instagram and my Facebook group, other places you can find me online, and we will see you next time, guys. Happy pouring!